Okay, so in this tutorial we're gonna pick up from where we left off. So we left off here where I built our first bar or geometry. Okay, we named it middle block. Okay, and like I mentioned before, this is the channel box. Okay, so I'm gonna make another bar, box, polygon. So I'm gonna go over here, polygon, poly modeling, shelf. I'm gonna click on that. Okay, I'm gonna click on it, and there's my polycube 2. Oh no, I mean a second one. Here it is. I'm gonna hit 4 so I can be in a wireframe to see through it, and there it is. I'm gonna hit W so I can have my handles, and I'm gonna drag it this way. Okay, I'm gonna hit spacebar to go into my 4 views, and I'm gonna just go inside here. You know, you could just you can hold down the Alt key and the middle mouse to kind of just pan the camera. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna hit R. I'm gonna scale it, and you can see it here as well. That's being scaled. And I'm gonna scale it some more. I'm gonna hit W. I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm just gonna eyeball it and line it up to here. I'm just gonna kind of put in the middle, right there. Hit R again. Scale it some more. Line it up, and then hit R again, just to eyeball it. I'm gonna move it over, maybe scale it down a little bit more. That looks like it's about right. Okay, so there it is. So if you look, the width is pretty much on point. What you could also do is, I'm gonna select this, and my numbers here under the scale X, Y, and Z says 4.958. I'm gonna make this as well 4.958. So it's an exact scale. And on this one, translate Y, meaning how up it is at 2.477. This one I'm gonna make as well 2.477. Okay, that way it's aligned in terms of the floor, because we lifted it up to be the same lift as this one. And then after that, I'm going to hit 5 for scale, 5 for shaded mode. I'm gonna hit R and I'll hit right click over the object, and I'm gonna choose vertex mode. I'm gonna select the vertex, and I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna line it up. If you notice over here, I should move it like that to line it up even more. Since I can't see my reference, I'm gonna hit 4 for wireframe, zoom in, and I'm gonna eyeball it and line it up. And I'm gonna notice here as well that I need to line that up there too. Okay, so we have that. I'm just gonna check to see. Ooh, my alignment is a little bit off here, but my alignment is better here. So I'm just gonna go in here, and I'm gonna select my vertices, both of my vertices, this one and this one. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna just eyeball it and line it. Maybe a little bit more. Or maybe if I try to use one of these. Oh, there you go. So I'm gonna undo that. Here's a trick you can use. I'm gonna unclick that, and if I want to snap it directly to the grid, which is my floor over here like this, I can just hit this guy right here, snap to grid, while making sure my vertices are selected, and it's gonna snap. You can see that it turned into a circle over here, so that means snapping is on. So you can snap to the floor. Then I want to go back here and I'm gonna unselect it, that way it doesn't stay on snapping mode. Okay, so that was our second polygon. I'm gonna go in my outliner, I'm gonna double click, I'm gonna name this short block, and that's how we did that. Okay, so it's perfectly, width is exact, and the floor we made sure it's exact. Okay, it's good. Next tutorial we're gonna make our next block, our third one, and that's the end of this tutorial. Just under 7 minutes.